Presenting AdaComply. Unless you make this change to your website immediately, you could be sued, even extorted, for thousands of dollars very soon. People all over are losing a ton of money because of this. But I'm going to show you how to make sure it never happens to you, and how you can turn this into a true six-figure income. No one is safe. Doesn't matter if you're a CEO, an online marketer, a local consultant, a web developer, an affiliate marketer, an e-commerce store owner, a doctor, chiropractor, etc., a local business owner, a realtor, any type of profession. Plainly put, if you have a website or ever plan on having one, then you need to read every single word on this page, because it can be the difference between whether you keep or lose tens of thousands of dollars. So, how would you like to make some serious income helping business with only about an hour's worth of work? Hey, IFIAC here. If you are doing any type of business online that requires you to have a website, then you need to pay very close attention to what I'm about to say. Because right now, there are individuals who are losing a significant chunk of their bank accounts because they are ignorant of a certain set of compliance laws that their websites need to abide by. And I'm almost willing to bet that your website or websites fall in the same category. However, there is a silver lining to this problem. One that one person used to create an additional $50,000 in only 7 weeks. I'll share more about that in a moment, but first. Gasp. Their ignorance cost them tens of thousands of dollars. Are you next? It's sad because website owners are being targeted and sued for a law that they are ignorant of. But as you'll soon see, ignorance of this law is no excuse. Frankly speaking, if your site or sites don't line up with this law correctly, you could have to tap into your nest egg or retirement fund, if you have one. And if you don't, well, may there be mercy on you. Just take a look at some of the people who discovered this the hard way. It's only a matter of time before they catch up to you. And when they do, it's game over. In short, you need to be ADA compliant. Because authorities aren't messing around one bit. If you think it's a game, let me assure you that it's not. Everything is coming under scrutiny. Websites, apps, and PDFs included. All of these are susceptible to lawsuits and litigation. Just take a look at these statistics. When it comes to ADA compliance, lawsuits are mounting and are expected to increase. The Department of Justice has backed ADA website lawsuits. $6 million was the settlement cost of a recent case. $50,000 plus is the average legal cost to small businesses. 181% was the increase in ADA Title III lawsuits filed in 2018. Miss just one of these many requirements and it's game over. When I learned about how businesses were getting sued left and right, to say that I was shocked was an understatement. But even with my shock, I knew I had to make sure I protected myself now and in the future. So I did a ton of research, looking exactly for what I needed to do in order to be compliant. And I found that you have to meticulously deal with each image, video file, audio file, and more in a certain way so that your site is truly ADA compliant. Not to mention that you need to make sure that your lawsuits are mounting and are expected to increase. The Department of Justice has backed ADA website lawsuits. $6 million was the settlement cost of a recent case. $50,000 plus is the average legal cost to small businesses. 181% was the increase in ADA Title III lawsuits filed in 2018. Not getting any of these right at any moment can cause you intense legal pressure and tens of thousands of dollars. That's why I set out to create a solution that can help you be compliant ASAP without the need for a lot of tedious effort. Just use this solution and all your ADA compliant headaches will go away. Presenting AdaComply. So why should you invest in AdaComply today? There's so many benefits to having access to AdaComply. After you get access today, the only regret you'll have is that you wish you would have had access sooner. For example, you'll be able to avoid nasty and costly lawsuits that suck your bank accounts dry, rank higher in the search engines with less effort, service, and profit from the $650 billion disabled market with a capital B, limited time special offer, normal price, $564 a year today only. $69 one-time fee. Use the coupon VIP50 off for 50% off. Hurry, price increasing again soon. Take a look at what these current users are saying about AdaComply. Another practical product from you guys. So I partnered with a Facebook friend who is a lawyer. We already have over 11 clients booked this week. One has paid $5,000. Others will be paying before the month ends. From the look of things, we should hit $100K before the year ends. This definitely worth every dime we paid. Jessica, early user. I shared the PowerPoint proposal you provided with the owner of a local restaurant in New York. He was stoked. We fixed a Skype call for next week, so we can conclude on the fees. We'll share the feedback and screenshot when we conclude. He went home to Google AdaCompliance, and he got scared. Haha, feeling guilty, but the law is the law. Bob Schmidley, user. I have been a freelancer and local marketing consultant for 1 year. I made more in 1 week from AdaCompliance service than I have made in 12 months. Finally seen a service I can sell. I'm tired of web design, SEO and bot services which are already overcrowded with service providers who are willingly to work for food. Steve Terry, review user. This is great for freelancers who want to travel the world and get paid. If you're like most freelancers, you love having freedom. Some freelancers just want to travel and see the world. Live life on their own terms. That's why tapping into AdaComply will be great for you. You could use AdaComply to help businesses and do it from anywhere in the world. Just a couple of clients a month is more than enough to support a traveling lifestyle. Plus, you only have to spend about an hour setting everything up. Then it's back to the life of freedom you so greatly desire. If you're a local consultant, this could boost your agency big time. No more competing in saturated niches. Listen, most local marketers just continue to offer services that are highly saturated. That's why they don't get anywhere. Sure, people need a website and some SEO work done, and maybe even a bit of social media here and there. But AdaCompliance is a must. These local businesses can't be without it, or they'll get sued big time. This puts the leverage back in your hands. You'll be offering a service that local businesses would be foolish to pass up, unless they want to pay the stupid tax. Heck, you could even say that these businesses will chase you down when they see how much they have to lose. But even if you already have some local clients, just think of the money you can add onto your bottom line by offering AdaComply to them as well. Just copy and paste a single line of code and you're done in minutes. Can you do all of this without AdaComply? Sure. But I wouldn't recommend it. Because you will have to go through tons and tons of tedious tasks hoping that you'll get everything compliant on your site. And even if you take care of current items on your site, what about all the other pages, files, videos, audio files, and more that are lurking in the dark recesses of your server that you've forgotten about? To try and sort through each and every one of these items, making sure they are AdaCompliant could take you days or even weeks. But with AdaComply, you only need to copy and paste a single line of code to your website and the software platform takes care of everything else. Instead of spending weeks trying to do this yourself, not to mention the time wasted you could be spending on growing your revenue, you could be done in only minutes. AdaComply is 100% cloud-based, so there's nothing to install. You won't ever have to worry about downloading or installing anything on your computer or your mobile device. AdaComply runs in the cloud, so this way you know it will work every single time. Doesn't matter whether you're on a Mac, PC, or Chromebook. Just log in, follow a few instructions and you're golden. Here's how AdaComply works. Step 1. Add a new website to your AdaCompliant dashboard with the web URL address. Click to copy the code to your website. Step 2. Click to copy the code to your website. Step 3. Paste the code in your website's footer. And that's it. From there you can add any other accessibility profiles you need to your site easily from AdaComply. Just follow the simple steps and you'll be AdaCompliant in absolutely no time. No technical expertise needed. Even if you have the technical skills of a turtle, you can still use AdaComply. I've designed the software, so there's literally no learning curve involved. It really is as simple as copying and pasting the single line of code that the software gives you and let AdaComply do its magic. But even if you get stuck, I'll have training to show you how to do it quickly and easily. This is great for SEO too. Did you know that having an accessible website is so important that Google gives it more relevancy than one that isn't accessible? So by not having an accessible website for disabled people, you could be losing out on a ton of potential customers, which means losing out on more potential revenue. Just another reason to let AdaComply get your sites compliant and all ready to go. You'll be ready to tap into a multi-billion-dollar market. Right now, the disabled market is valued at $650 billion. That's billions with a capital B. Now, I don't advocate taking advantage of disabled people. As a matter of fact, if you do that, then AdaComply isn't for you. However, disabled people need services and spend money as well. So why not put your sites in position to profit from the market? If you offer services that truly help and make disabled people's lives easier, and they're willing to spend money with you, then it'll be a win/win all the way around. But by not making your sites accessible, you lose potential customers and leave money on the table. AdaComply also comes with a commercial license, so you can make a six-figure income. While AdaComply is great for your own personal sites and business, I also want to offer you a commercial license of AdaComply at no additional charge. This is my way of saying thanks for taking fast action and getting access to AdaComply today. With this free upgrade, you'll put yourself in a position to make an additional six-figure income. Just imagine if you charged $1,000 per client or $500 per site. You would only need a handful of clients to generate a realistic six-figure yearly income. And why wouldn't small businesses sign up for this service? Especially when you're helping them not to lose tens of thousands of dollars, right? This option alone makes investing in AdaComply a true no-brainer. Here's how one guy was able to generate $50,000 in 7 weeks helping businesses get their sites ADA compliant. After product development, I needed money, so I decided to use AdaComply as a freelancer serving clients in the USA. I did over $50K in 7 weeks. I worked only part-time using the special Hoist email database, which is available as one of the bonuses. This database has the contact info of millions of website owners. To look for websites with traffic, I contacted 100 of them using a special email swipe. This swipe is part of the AdaComply done for you prospecting kit. 28 responded and 11 paid. I charged them between $700 and $14,000 for the highest. Vun, Irocco Web. AdaComply is like Repellant for greedy lawyers. It's no secret that lawsuits for non-ADA compliant sites are on the rise. As a matter of fact, this has become the new money maker for lawyers who used to chase ambulances. And because they know the inner workings of the law, they can trap you in an instant for an easy payday. But when you put AdaComply on your sites, you'll sap them of their legal powers and render their underhanded schemes totally useless. Ignorance is no excuse. If your site isn't compliant, you can be sued. Unfortunately, even if you didn't know about the laws that govern ADA compliance, you could still wind up losing tens of thousands of dollars. As a matter of fact, some of these legal experts actually prey on unsuspecting individuals like yourself. Don't believe me? Check this out. Not being ADA compliant cost him dearly. Heck, you can even be sued multiple times if you don't take action immediately. Listen. Unless you've got an extra $50K to burn, you need to protect yourself now. Heck, as you can see from above, if this happened to a major restaurant chain like Hooters, which happened to be sued multiple times for the same issue, what hope do you have of escaping ADA compliance? These lawsuits are costing business owners tens of thousands of dollars. The average ADA compliance lawsuit is $50,000. Ouch. So you have to decide. Do you want a chance losing even 10% of that multiple times over, or do you want to make a very small one-time investment that will guarantee you never fall victim to an ADA compliance lawsuit now or in the near future? 30-day money-back guarantee. Try AdaComply today risk-free. I know that all of this information might be a little daunting to take in, but it's the world we live in today, and if you want your business to thrive, you have to adapt. That's why I'm offering you access to AdaComply today. By getting access today, I guarantee that your sites will meet all the necessary requirements to be compliant. Just copy and paste a single line of code that AdaComply gives you, and you're all set. But if you don't think that AdaComply lives up to everything I've stated on this page, or if for any reason you change your mind within 30 days of purchase, just simply send me an email and I'll refund you every single penny. No questions asked. Plus, as my way of saying thanks for giving AdaComply an honest try, I'll let you keep all the bonuses. Limited time special offer, normal price $564 a year, today only $69 one-time fee. Use coupon VIP 50 off for 50% off. Hurry. Price increasing again soon. You can invest a small amount today or get sued for thousands of dollars over and over again. The choice is yours. Now that I've shown you exactly how you can quickly and easily make every website you own ADA compliant, as well as how to make major profit helping others to do the same, the next move is up to you. Seriously, if you've read this far, then you know that it's extremely important to make sure all your websites follow the ADA compliance laws. If not, then it's only a matter of time before you're looking at the possibility of losing a ton of money. Thousands, tens of thousands, or maybe even more. But you'll never have to worry about that when you get access to AdaComply today. With AdaComply, you'll be ready to take control of your current and future business dealings. Legal proof full of your digital assets. Make every website you have compliant in a flash. Be able to help other businesses for major profits. Avoid messy lawsuits. Get better search engine rankings. Tap into a multi-billion-dollar market. And a lot more. If that sounds like something you want, which it should be, then you owe it to yourself to take full advantage of this very limited, risk-free offer right now, before it's too late. Because the investment in AdaComply is extremely low during this launch special. Hurry. Price increasing again soon. But can I afford to invest in AdaComply? Honestly, you can't afford not to. This isn't like other software or products that promise you a lot of hype and sizzle, but are all fluff instead. AdaComply is exactly what you need to safeguard your sites against frivolous lawsuits. So which would prefer? To chance it and hope you never get sued in the near future? Or invest the equivalent of a cheap dinner for two? Honestly, it should be a no-brainer. Because by not investing in AdaComply today, you could literally be risking tens of thousands of dollars any day now. Possibly even tomorrow. So with that being said, go ahead and get access to AdaComply now while the price is still low. Now you have no excuse. Everything you need to legal proof your websites, rank higher in the search engines, create a six-figure income, and even tap into a $650 billion market is all being provided inside of AdaComply. I've literally made becoming ADA compliant a breeze. It's so easy that all you need to do is copy and paste a single line of code and you're done. By getting access to AdaComply, you can sleep better at night knowing that you won't be victim to the rise of ADA lawsuits. But if you pass, eventually, a lawsuit could be headed your way too. So why not make the right choice and get access to AdaComply today, especially since you're protected by my no-risk money-back guarantee. By making a tiny investment today, you have everything to gain and absolutely nothing to lose. The only thing you need to do is take action and get your account set up right now. Don't wait and don't delay. Your very future could depend on it. Go ahead and click the button below to get set up now, and I look forward to helping you make all your sites ADA compliant in a flash. Frequently asked questions. Q. What kind of websites will this work? A. It works on any type of website, WordPress, HTML, Wix, Convertri, Mobile First, ClickFunnels, Convertri, Shopify, etc. As long as you can paste pixel code, it should work. Q. Do I have to be technical to use this? A. No, it's made to be simple. We've done a deep study of the policy and requirements, so you don't have to. Q. How many websites can I use this one? A. You can use this on 10 websites. A $47 one-time upgrade to the Pro version allows you to install on unlimited websites and remove the powered by branding. Q. Can I install it myself? Sure. It's very simple. Just copy and paste the code on your website. Limited time special offer. Today only, $69 one-time fee. Use the coupon point VIP 50 off for 50% off.